Hello my friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel, Turquoise Dreaming. What you are looking at is my scrap box. Let's see, this is horizontal and this is vertical. uh, it's not that big, but this is all of my paper scraps. I'm not hiding anywhere. I try to use them up as I go. And so today I'm doing a little project, and I was just getting ready to sit down and do it off video, but I was just like so excited to do this simple thing. I thought you might want to do it along with me. So, if you just want to relax and have a little crafty time, sometimes, just doing the simplest things can make you smile and make you happy, like using up some of your scraps and putting things together and making something pretty out of simple things. So I'm going to see if these will fit onto here, because this is what made me smile. I was like, oh, I have those, I love craft colored things, cardstock, envelopes, whatever, paper bags, anything like that. For some reason, that color just, and that whole, I don't know, I just love it. So, what I was doing was cutting up the paper cover from a scrapbook collection kit. And it was this right here. This is Oh Happy Day from Cartabella, which I got from echopark.com, but I don't throw these away anymore, and I have thrown them away in the past. And then a few months ago, I just was like, and I think I have made things from them before, but sometimes I didn't, and I'm really sorry that I didn't now that I've been making these pretty tags the last little bit here. And so that top part on these, a lot of these kits have the sample of the paper, like this, that's in that scrapbook paper. It might be a paper pad, or it might be, a collection kit from Echo Park or wherever, scrapbook.com, Hobby Lobby. But I have these scraps, so we're going to see. Like I said, simple thing, but it just was going to make me smile, so I thought maybe it would, maybe it would give you a little smile today too. And maybe if you sit down and do some crafting with me, that would also make you happy. And oh, I'm putting this down here, and I see that it's just a little bit smaller, but instead of cutting that extra off, wouldn't that be pretty to leave that on there? That little frame of craft cardstock. Yes, it would. It would. I think it would anyway. So we are going to cut it off here, just above the top, and leave that little frame. So pretty, right? So we'll glue this down in a second. And I think usually I've been gluing this down with, trying to think, what have I been gluing it down with? Either, I think a little bit of, well, I don't even have it here right now. I have my art glitter glue in the other room. So let's try this and see if this will glue it down. I don't really want to experiment, but I'm going to see if this permanent glue stick, how it glues down this kind of, this paper's kind of slick a little bit. But these make the prettiest little tags, these little covers, because they have, it's like you glued a bunch of strips together and made it, a scrappy strip tag, but you didn't. But you didn't. That was already made for you, right? So this is upright. Let's put this down. See if this holds this slick paper down. See if it's gonna feel like it's gonna hold it down permanently here. Feels like it's adhering pretty well. Yeah. I really think I've used I think I've used art glitter glue before. I don't know if I don't remember using, I don't know. But I like that. I like that it feels like it's going to stay, as far as like it is glued down. Like if it's glued down now, it's going to stay because it's permanent glue. I feel like, I mean, I'll let you know if it comes up, but I don't think it's going to. I like the whole look of it just like this, or you can add a little something at the top. You could cut angles if you want, but I really like the frame around it. And see how pretty, there's little birds on this one. So let's do the others. The others, I think this is the widest one, so the others will definitely fit Oh no, here's another wide one, wider, four strips. The other three have, I have three more and they have 3 strips. So let's see. These are all the same size. These are cut-offs from something else I was doing that I just recently put into my my scrap box here. So that's why they kind of like came to my mind first. Like I knew I had them in there. This will leave a little frame too. So yeah, you know, I like to do simple things like this that turn out just, they're simple, but they turn out so pretty. And, you know, give you that feeling of satisfaction that you used. I mean, this could have been easily thrown in the trash, but I didn't. I put it in my scrap box, the cardstock here. And this could have been easily thrown in the trash. But we kept them, and by we I mean us, you and me. We kept them, and we made something pretty. And so they're not in the trash, and that just gives me a very satisfied feeling and happy feeling. So, and you know, if you watch my channel, I do a lot of things like this. I do a video pretty much every day except for Sunday now. I've been taking Sundays off, or giving you all Sundays off. I don't necessarily take Sundays off myself, as far as I'm crafting on Sunday pretty much all day, because it is one of my days off. But I don't put a video out because it gives me that one day that I don't have to have, I'm not pressured to do a video. And for some reason, I feel like it gives me more time. But even though I'm doing the same amount of crafting, I don't have to have that 7th video every week. You know what I mean? If you make videos, you'll know what I mean. It's if you don't make videos, you don't know what I might not really totally understand that. But okay, so this one, this one. I might leave them just like that. They're so pretty. But so my videos, if you're new to my channel, oh, here's another 4-strip one. Let's do this one next. Now I'm having these little pieces I'm going to have left. These are cute. I'll definitely find something to do with those. But, you know, I don't feel like I always have to, for my videos, I don't in any way feel like I always have to do a video that is like the next, you know, latest and greatest thing, or I don't know, I'm not, you know, trying to say anything about any other channels. I'm just saying, for me, I just feel like I want to get on here and craft, even if it's just simple little things like this. So, and I think, you know, the average person, you know, a lot of us, even if you work or you don't work, it doesn't matter. We're all busy, whatever we do. If you have, you know, kids and you stay at home, I did that for several years with my kids, and I know you get into a routine and you feel like when I worked before I had kids, of course, and then I had kids, and I was like, how did I ever, you know, and I stayed home with them, and I was like, how did I ever have time to work? how do people have time to work? But then I went back to work, and then you make it work. I left a little bit too much here. I'm going to cut that off a little bit. But, yeah, I just, you know, I think a lot of people just need something, you know, you want to craft, you want to make something pretty, but you don't have time to do a lot of complicated things, and that's totally me, and I kind of don't want to do a lot of complicated things, you know? So I like little simple things that come out so pretty. I'm trying to figure out which way is up here. There's bees on this one. I think either way, actually. But that's another pretty one. So we made 3 already. Let's see. So, oh, here, let me see. This one here. Will this be long enough? Oh, that is long enough. So we can use that one next. That's a short. See, I've got 3 short pieces now. So, and this one, this is going to be my last one here. And that one is too long for these. And I don't want to cut this. So I'll use one of my other. Ooh, this one's probably not wide enough. Yeah, so we'll keep that over there. And then we'll fix that in a minute. So I think like this one, Even though I like the frame, I think this frame is too big, so I'm going to move it over and put it over here, and then we'll cut off cut off what we want to cut off there. So let's do this one. But this permanent glue stick, I think any permanent glue stick would work on here. I just happen to have the Scotch, you know, but anything that says permanent I'm sure would work. Our Fabri-Tac, I don't remember if I used Fabri-Tac on here. It might be overkill. Fabri-Tac might be overkill on something like this. And Art glitter glue would work as long as it's not making lines under, you know, maybe just spread it out a little when you, if you can, as much as you can after you put it down, so that it doesn't make, you know, those streaks sometimes that it makes underneath. I bet it got a big glob of glue. Let's not waste it and put it on. Let's put it on this one. Let's see if we can glue that down before it dries in a second here. But yeah, that's why I turned on the camera today. I thought, you know, I normally do this off camera, off video, whatever, and you know, maybe somebody just wants to see something simple and wants to do something simple and needs just a simple idea, you know, and that's exactly the kind of thing I like. So if it's too complicated, I'm just like, no, I'm never going to do that. I love it, but I'm never going to do it. Okay, there's another one. So pretty. Okay, let's get this one glued down before that glue dries. So I just put that glob on here. Glob. I hope everyone's having a good day and actually getting a little crafting in and whatever. Something, if you're not crafting, I hope you're doing something a little bit, something that makes you smile today. Maybe you like to cook, or maybe you're playing with your children or your grandchildren, or thrifting. Something that maybe did a little thrifting today. Maybe found some really cool crafting stuff or books or whatever. I hope so. Whatever floats your boat, right? Okay, let's cut this one off. And just like that, I know this is going to be a short video, but I just felt like sharing it with you. I hope you don't mind. And I hope this is straight. I have a feeling this is a little crooked here at the top or something. For some reason there. I think I got it straight. And then a little bit off this. Whoops. Sticking to me. I got gluey fingers now. Gluey fingers. Alright. Oh, so cute. So cute. So this may go in the trash. I don't know. I'll have to decide. These two might go in the trash. I know some people keep every little sliver, but I do throw little slivers away because, you know, I don't like clutter. Believe it or not, I don't like clutter. I think you can have a craft room and have, well, I think I have controlled clutter in my craft room. So, you know, at a certain point though, I let things go that are going to be, you know, causing me to have clutter stress, if you know what I mean. So here's what we made just now. Some uncomplicated, simple, let me see how far I can go over here. Simple tags, but so cute. And then you can add whatever you want. If you wanted to add a little embellishment or a piece of chipboard decoration or some words, little loop at the top, some ribbon or something, even a little rick-rack or something on here, that would be cute too. So that's what we did. That's what we're done did today. No, I don't talk like that, but I'm just saying this is what we've done today. So hope you enjoyed this little simple craft session, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.